Hey YouTube, Jason here with Day Trading Fearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys hit the like button and also subscribe. And also don't forget to sign up for the weekly trade zones for the S&P Emini futures. Only $50 for a lifetime subscription. These are what you get every week. It gives you open gaps, VPOCs, and also support and resistance, or resistance and support levels. But make sure you check that out. The link's down below, or go to daytradingfearless.com. But as always, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the S&P E-mini futures to start off the week. Choppy roads ahead, I believe. Okay. Price action, we've been up, we've been down. If we zoom in, we are bullish, but where we weren't able to really rally today, on a Friday. Also, we do have a little bit of excess look above and fail, right? Which has created a little bit of excess on the market profile. I actually think that we may see a little bit more choppiness. Maybe going into this week, we see a reversal, kind of a bearish candle. Also, the price action was bearish. Things like Bitcoin starting to fall apart. I think we're at what, 35,000 right now as I'm recording this on Bitcoin. Couldn't hold the balance. Also did a quick little flush right near the end of the day. So multiple things going on. Really not bullish on this market, and I'm not bearish on this market until we take out this 4,000 level. Again, remember, I've been saying one of my ultimate targets right here is this low volume node right here, which is around the 3980, 3975 level. That's my ultimate target for this kind of leg lower, for at least a retest, and maybe we get there. But I'm gonna just say sideways to a choppy market this coming week. So that's it for the ESs. Let's take a look at the NQ. For my NQ trader friends out there, so right now we're stair stepping lower highs, lower lows, right? Same exact thing, kind of poked our head above, retracing up here, but again, bearish day, closed near the lows. Yes, we are in a bullish trend, and I know I talk about it. Hey, sometimes you gotta go with it, and guess what? If you're bullish, go with it. Just use the prior day's stop as your low, right? So this would be a great risk reward if you're bullish, because just use the low right here as your exit if we open up here. But I'm thinking we're still gonna go lower. Just certain things that I'm seeing in the market that I don't like, and I will tell you why coming up in a second. With Bitcoin kind of being the major problem with it. So lower highs, lower lows. I think this continues. Again, ultimate target probably the 1260, 600 levels, and then at least the 200. We haven't touched this 200 bounce for over a year. April of last year. Okay, this has been a massive bullish market, but again, do we reverse, come down, and just touch it? Remember, sometimes these EMA moving averages, even simple ones, act like a magnet. So that's it for that. Let's take a look at crude oil. Crude oil, kind of lower highs, lower lows. I was saying to watch this 60 level during the week in one of my videos for a potential bounce. Came close to it, 61.50 level, and then kind of reversed. We are actually bullish on this, so we'll see. But this might just be a potential failure. If the market does roll over, we do give this up. I actually still want to see the 60 level on crude oil, which I think we'll get there because of certain things going on with the market. Like I said, I believe this week's going to be choppy. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin Very, very bearish action right now in Bitcoin. Every bounce is being sold. And look, here's a perfect example, okay, of how awesome the waterfall is, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All you have to do is, if you understand price action, keep it simple. When we retrace a candle and we're in the trend, just look for a short on the retracement up near the high of the candle, because your risk reward is very minimal, right? Think about this. You could maybe look for a short here just above it would have been your stop, and look at the rewards you could have gotten on this, right? Just a truly playing pure price action. But with Bitcoin, I actually think we're going to come down to retest this, but I actually think we're going down to 25,000, maybe even this 21,000 level right here, right? Because it is a high volume node. Also, that was kind of the launching point of this entire breakout move. Actually, this is the bigger one, but just from this little bull flag, I think this is going to be really significant. The 21,000 level. The reason I say that is because if we go back years, that was the prior highs. Remember, we hit 20,000 all-time highs in 2017. So that would, and then we just kind of took off like a rocket. We're coming down. I think Bitcoin has a lot of problems. A lot of governments around the world are starting to regulate Bitcoin. Taxes, kind of start to tell the bankers and professional companies, banks, all that, what they're allowed to do and not do with it. Hong Kong, China, even the US is now demanding taxes on any transactions over $10,000 worth of Bitcoin from like Coinbase, Gemini, and all them. So I think Coinbase is in a bearish market. I've been saying this for a while, if you've been watching these videos. That's all I'm gonna say about Bitcoin. I actually sold. I bought the bounce. Okay, I bought Bitcoin around 3,100, 33, and I sold last night around 4,100 or 41,000. I also bought Ethereum around 2,100, sold that last night. I still own some. That's my HODL, hold on for dear life, portfolio. That's a long term. I'll never touch it. But there's also my swing trade that I've been playing around with. If we could get down to 20, I'll probably start to dip my toe in again and just a trade around it. So that's what I'm looking at for that. For gold, bullish. Been saying this for weeks, bullish, keep on going. I think this is telling us what's happening under the market, underlying things going on. I'm still bullish, inflation problems, things like that. Now, there is a little bit of divergence between gold and silver, right? Gold was close near the highs, silver's reversing, but I think actually silver will probably maybe do a little pullback and then bounce, but gold and silver I'm actually bullish on. Let's go take a look at a few stocks, right? Apple can't get above this 50. Also, Apple had news today with their app store. Tim Cook was talking. He was on the stand in court because of the 30%. Watch Apple. Apple might give it up here. Apple might come back down. And if the market sells off, I think Apple sells off, which is always a good thing for us because these are buying opportunities, right, on Apple for longer term, if you believe it. But again, watch probably the 119.50 level. Lows here also, very first touch of the 200. Also, if you look at 1, 2, 3, yes, we're bullish, but we close near the lows. If we kind of get below the 125, I'd be watching for the 119 level for a bounce, maybe sell puts if it gets there. Tesla, so look at the usuals, right? Tesla, I'm still bearish on. I think, listen, dead money. Again, I actually think we're coming down to this 4.25. I'm actually more worried something's going to happen with Elon Musk that's going to actually tank the stock. I'm calling it out right now that I think Elon Musk he's going to tweet something that gets him in trouble with the SEC, also hurts his own stock. So he's been kind of unhinged with the whole Bitcoin, Dogecoin thing, all that. And I think it's actually not a healthy thing for the overall market. So if you're long Tesla, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to read what the charts tell me. Lower, everything's curling over. We're trying to hold the 200, right? And it's struggling, overvalued for right now. So let's take a look at Amazon. Okay, Amazon, same thing, can't get above the 50, bearish. This looks bearish, maybe come down, at least retest the 3100 on this. And then NVIDIA, NVIDIA's up, but they're going to be doing a 4-to-1 reverse split. I guess in June or July they're doing their 4-to-1 reverse split. So that'll be actually good for trading around, because the share price will be around 130, give or take, 150, depending where it is when all that happens. But and I think that'll be a fun little stock to trade around with. So, and then, a couple of things I added to my portfolio today. We took winners on Coca-Cola and Pfizer, and I did a couple new trades, and I'll tell you one of them. I did the Coca-Cola. We sold the 50 puts. That's at the Patreon portfolio. There's a link down below. It's only $8 a month. Like I said, we closed out, or they expired worthless for winners. A couple of them today. On Coke and Pfizer, added a few more, but one of the ones I did was the Coke June monthly puts for the 50, and collected around 22 cents for those. I believe it was. So it's one of those things where, hey, I'll be a buyer of Coke. They pay a dividend. It's a sideways stock. Let it drop $4. I'll be a buyer all day long of it. So with that said, thank you for watching this video. You guys have a great weekend. And until next time, we'll talk to you guys soon.